G'day, my name's Dave Lonergan, Arctic Film Productions. I'm in Ilulissat, west coast of Greenland. What I want to share with you today is a little bit of what this town's got to offer. Now, just down below me here is the working harbour of this town. Back over that hill, about 3.5 k's away, is the airport and some big accommodation places. But we're going to have a look around the harbour. It's a working harbour, the fishing industry's big here. And then we'll wander up into town and see what's on offer in town. Let's go and check it out. That's a lot of boats. That's a lot of boats. They must catch a lot of fish in a lot of boats. Big boat, little boat, giant boat. Oh, there's a ship. I need a ship. I've always wanted a ship. This is the harbour. Now, one of the main sources of income here in Ilulissat is fishing. Now, as you can see, they've got every type of fishing boat known to mankind. And there goes one of the local fishermen right now. He's off to catch some halibut. Now, it's a processing plant over there. It's a huge part of the economy here in Ilulissat, and watching the going ons here is just, it's really quite interesting. G'day, we're heading out into the ice fjord, up into Iceberg Alley is what I call it, Disco Bay. We're going out in a small boat. We're going to get right in amongst those big icebergs. We'll get some great footage, so come along. This is it, Disco Bay, just out of Ilulissat. This is Captain John Davison. He's taking us around these massive icebergs. This place is absolutely incredible. You need to get down here and check it out. Come on down. Say hi, John.
Hi.
Captain John. Can you get a vision like this? Disco Bay, Ilulissat Greenland. Unbelievable. There's plenty to do here in this town, Ilulissat. There's a tour operator behind me, and there's another one just there, that little building. The airport is that way, about 4 k's. The other side of town is just up over that hill. And if you come across this way, you got the Tourist Information Centre. If anything you want to know, I'd go and see them. Now, there's a lot of shops up that strip. Shopping, if that's what you want to do, there's something to do here. Now, down behind me, there's a tour operator, takes helicopter flights. And just over here, there's a bar, nightclub, electronics store in here. So if you've lost your iPhone or you need a cord or whatever, you'll find it in this Panasonic Centre service station. There's stop and go hamburgers in here. They're great. They do great chips and burgers. Nice food. This is a busy town, I'm telling you. And up on the hill here, the new Hotel Ilulissat. And as you can see, it's an absolute hive of activity, this place. And if you're staying at Airbnb in Ilulissat and you're doing your own shopping, you're doing your own cooking, Pacific Shopping Centre, food, has pretty much everything. There's also electronics place in there, which has got heaps of gear. Now, directly across the road, Brissini's, this is a new complex. It's only been there about 3 years. They have a massive array of food and clothing and pretty much anything. You can buy a fridge if you need it, but I don't think you need a fridge out here. So everything you need is in this town. Enjoy your... Well, that was interesting. I just went into the Ilulissat Museum. Wow, they've got so much stuff in there. A lot of historical information about this town and about Greenland and how it was explored and how it was settled and how this town was made. It's just really interesting to look in the history of anywhere, really. And if you look out towards the ocean here, this way, you'll see another section of town. You'll see the hospital out on the point there, and then right down below near the waterline, there's a little old church. The view from here is spectacular, and to be honest with you, just to sit and just to look, in many ways is enough. And you just find there's vantage points all around this town where you can just sit up there by yourself, enjoy the scenery, and just watch the goings on. There's a lot of activity here. There's always something, happening. The weather changes in a dime. It's been really interesting since I've been here. I've been here for three odd weeks. It's been down to -10, -20, and honestly, I love it. And a lot of snow, a lot of beautifully clear days. We went out on Disco Bay in a friend's boat. It just blew me away, the size of those icebergs. It's an amazing place. You need to get about and have a look. Thanks for watching. Just outside of town, Ilulissat. This is where most of the sled dogs seem to live. They're all in their pack groups. They're one of the purest breeds in the world. They don't even allow them to crossbreed with other dogs in Greenland. Now, you can organise to go on a dog sled tour from any of the information centres or the tourism operators in town. You'll more than likely end up out here where you'll get saddled up, not literally. If you put on a sled, and the dogs will pull you along, so you can have a nap or whatever it is, or just enjoy the environment. It's amazing. Now, I didn't count the dogs, but I challenged you. I want you to count them and just put a comment on how many sled dogs there are here. I counted lots. This place is awesome. There's plenty to see. Come on over. Okay, now this is a brand new, well, it's a couple of years old, information centre, tourism centre, just outside of Ilulissat, just past where I showed you where the dogs were. You can go inside and look at some stuff, or you can go for a walk down that way, down the boardwalk, big wide boardwalk for lazy people. You can get right down to the ice fjord and you can see these massive icebergs, ones I showed you earlier. Unbelievable. Now, it's worth noting, when you get down to the bottom, there's a little hill, tiny little hill about this high. Make sure you walk over it, because what you see on the other side will blow you away. Don't be one of those lazy bums that just goes, oh, it's a hill, I can't do it, and goes back to their cabin. Enjoy. More to see.